Alright, welcome to my Marvel Rivals The Hood early gameplay. So this is Marvel Rivals Season 9.5. I did get early access because I am a Marvel Rivals partner. I'm excited for yet another tank. Parker Robbins, a 2-star difficulty. So let's see his mission. So he's got damage blocked and KOs. And then of course the hero usage time. So here's one of his KO prompts. Not bad. His ultimate KO prompt, black and red. Awesome. His non-Lord icon, it's got the hood up. But with the Lord icon, it's still up, but you get the red aura around it. And then for the animated decal, holy smokes, check that out. He has the devil eyes that are bursting up with flames too. That is really cool. Okay, how about his off skin? It's purple. Oblivion's Whisper. Alright, so the default, of course, is red and blue. He's got that blue suit on. And the nice red and yellow on the back. And this one, he's got a dark suit with the violet purple. That's actually a clean color. And his guns change color too, it looks like. So they're white and gold and red and black. And on this one, they're purple, blue, gold, and black. Then you can buy the Sinful Blackout where he's kind of gothed up, if you will. So he's got a holographic cape. Wait, does it always have the big arms like that? No. It doesn't. So that's new. The big sleeves right there, flapping in the breeze. I don't know. I think I prefer the one with the hood up because he doesn't even have the hood on in this one. Not a fan of this one myself. If it was legendary, yeah, I'd probably get this, but it's not. So there's probably no change to it. I don't know. His guns look sweet, though. Really cool black and red. Alright, so I'm going to use the purple version. Looks pretty clean. His team-ups are with Scarlet Witch and Moon Knight. Okay. You don't see either of those too often anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so here's his move list. We've got the Accursed Pistols. So it says, shoot 4 dual-wielded pistols. Gain increased attack speed when demonic energy exceeds 50%. Okay, so it's kind of like Deadpool's pistols. And you do not, of course, have unlimited ammo. You've got 40. Let's see the damage here from significant range. Well, that's not bad. Let me try non-headshots. Okay, that's a little worse, but still not bad. Okay, so you can see I have now acquired 50% demonic energy. It's kind of like a blade symbol right there in the middle of the screen. And because of that, now look at my rapid fire. So much faster. So again, this is kind of like Deadpool's on tank, where he gets this sped up fire rate. Now this does not go down ever. It's staying at 54. And each hit seems to grant 2. What about a headshot up close? Yeah, no, it's always 2. Interesting. So headshots do apply a damage multiplier.
Expected better.
Okay, so let's read what else happens. So his other attack is called Leaded Transformation. Enter half demon state, transforming your arms into demonic rifles to unleash a rain of lead. These rifles have increased attack speed and infinite ammo. Every bullet that strikes an enemy triggers lifesteal. So his passive, by the way, is called Ruinous Pact. It says, accumulate demonic energy by dealing damage via Accursed Pistols, blocking attacks with Mantle of Oblivion, or by using Void Walk. Reaching full energy automatically triggers the half-demon state. Okay, I guess I should have read you that first. But I already explained the demonic energy. Once you hit 50%, you get this sped-up attack. And then once you hit 100%... watch what happens next. Again, you go up by 2 every time. Here we go. So you've got, it looked like a 6-second timer. And that's when you get the additional increased speed and the infinite ammo. And that's called Leaded Transformation. So let's get that again and I'll show you what it actually does. Okay, I'm going to shoot this time. So you have to hold on console L2 and R2. If you just hold R2, which is this, it'll only shoot one gun. Let me just show you that. Here we go. That is some quick rapid fire. You may as well just spray the heck out of it while you can, because you have infinite ammo. Okay, now let me do it again, and this time I'll show you that you have to hold both buttons. I mean, it shows you, but in the midst of combat, you might not see that. Okay, here we go. So here's just R2 and just L2. So hold them both together, kind of like Wanda's old team up. But be careful, because if you're holding L2, you might accidentally trigger your L2 ability, which is what? Mantle of Oblivion. Now, also of note, look at his cape. So it's completely purple right here. And as you start getting demonic energy, it starts to transition. Look at the very bottom. It's red, and that red will creep up. So when you're 50%, it's not quite 50% of the cape being red, but it's getting there. 80% looks pretty good. Let's get to 98. Okay, so it's most of the cloak now, and then when you get 100, nothing else changes. But this grants lifesteal as well, remember. Your crosshairs are huge. So those are his basic weapons. And then his melee is this. See the range here. Shoots out 3 daggers. What if you're right point blank? Okay, you can kind of weave those in. I don't know if that's any benefit or not. Okay, so let's do Void Walk next. That is R1 on console. It says, enter the Void for free flight. Upon reappearing, gain a decaying movement boost and damage surrounding enemies. Let's see what this does. Okay, that was really short, and it's on a massive 15-second cooldown. Holy crap. So remember, using Void Walk will also give you demonic energy. Let's see how much. We're at 8. Let's use it. Ooh, it gives you 20. So remember, it's on a massive cooldown. I can't just spam it like I'm doing right here, but you can see that rapidly boosts your demonic meter. So when you do it, you can go up and you can descend, but it's really short. I mean, really, really short. So it's just a extremely quick get-out-of-jail-free card. And when you come back, it deals a pretty decent amount of damage. Oh, the range is not that far. There it is right there. This is the range. So you got to be pretty close. Okay, how about his L2? That's called Mantle of Oblivion. Spread your cloak to form a spherical barrier blocking incoming enemy attacks. When demonic energy exceeds 50%, the radius of the sphere expands further. So it's his shield. Holy crap, is that short as well? Okay, that seems to be on, what, a 10-second cooldown? Let's try it again just to make sure. Yeah, 10 seconds. So it says it blocks incoming enemy attacks, so I wonder if that includes everything. Would that block an Iron Man ult? Here it is in action. So really, really short. So remember, it says if you exceed 50% on your demonic energy. Let's get that up to 50. Okay, we're at 50 now. Now if we do it, oh yeah, it's way bigger. Here it is again. So that'll help block a lot, but again, it's really short. So I don't think getting close to 100 would make it do anything different. Let's just see. Alright, here we go. No, that's still the same. Oh, so Mantle of Oblivion also gives you demonic energy. Let's see how much, though. I didn't even notice. 2. It gives you 2. So R1 is way better for that. That's the Void Walk. Okay, and then the last one is Abyssal Veil. It says, throw a dark magic sphere that generates a veil upon landing. Accursed pistol's shots passing through it generate more demonic energy, and bullets from leaded transformation gain increased lifesteal. Enemy projectiles passing through suffer reduced damage and healing output. Enemies who pass through the veil take damage and are blinded. Okay, so first of all, here's what it looks like. Okay, so nothing happens if I go through it, clearly. So again, every shot you do gives you 2 demonic energy.
It wasn't personal.
But if you put the veil down and you shoot through it, it should give more than 2. But how much?
Through the void.
Oh my gosh, it gives one more. It gives 3. Wait a minute. It looked like it gave 3 and then 2. Let's try again. So we're going to throw it down. We're at 18, 21, 24, 20. See, that time it gave 2. So it can give up to 3, but sometimes it can still give 2. That's weird. But remember, it also gives more lifesteal. So let me show you the lifesteal. The lifesteal only functions when you hit 100 demonic energy. Let's get this cranked up. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to trigger it, and then we'll get lifesteal. You'll see how pitiful it is, but here we go. Okay, watch my health down there. I mean, it goes up very, very slowly. Okay, but if we put the veil up and do that, let me get it back up. All right, we took some more damage. Now we're going to put the veil up and then trigger it. Here you go. I'll watch the lifesteal here. I mean, I didn't really notice that much of a difference, but I'm sure it is.
Well, looky here.
Okay, how about his ult? It's called Demon of the End. Enter full demon state. So remember, leaded transformation was the half demon state. Your ultimate is the full one. Fire up to 6 high-powered shots that pierce through enemies and barriers, while granting bonus health to yourself and nearby allies. The final bullet is the most powerful. Hitting enemies grants bonus health to yourself and nearby allies. Why did it say that twice? It literally says that 2 times. Okay, so let's do it. Ooh, so you get, ooh, you can't move. You can't move at all. You're just a big Diablo here and you're stuck. So you get 6 bullets and a limited time to do it. You can end it early? Hold on. What happens if you do that? Let's do it again. End it early. That did nothing. I guess if you're getting bamboozled, you could end it. So you've got, how long did that say? 12 seconds to shoot your 6 bullets. So if you hold it down, that's me holding it down. Okay. So it looks like you can get up to 800 shield, which is 200 bonus shield. Let's try that again. How much do you get per hit? We're at 1,000. 119 there? What? I didn't get very much. So you can go up to 1,200 with full shield. So you can go up to 1,200 and then it reverts to 800. Okay, I think the best part about that is you get instantly healed. Hold on. Let's trigger this all the way down. It's kind of like a Phoenix ult where you want to use it when you're almost dead, I think. Let's just double check that. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty here. All right, we're at 75 health. Now let me come over here and ult, and let's see if we go all the way up. You do! And then when you end, you go back to full health. Holy crap, that's the best part about the ult, 100%. Okay, I also wanted to see, do you take damage when you go invisible? So use this when you're literally about to die. Here's the piercing aspect. See how it pierces? Now, the last bullet is supposed to deal extra. By the way, I just wanted to see if you take damage when you're invisible, or if it brings you right back out of it. Here we go. Okay, no, you don't take damage. I don't think it brings you out of it either. You kind of float up, though, so it's hard to see. Spamming it. Yeah, see, it doesn't bring you out of it. So I wonder if you could use that to dodge an ult as well. Can you hit 2 people at once with this? Yeah, you can. It's a good splash. You're pretty high up when you ult, so it's kind of hard to line up a shot and hit all of them. Let's see if it is possible, though. I'm going to shoot the last bullet here. Alright, here we go. One spawn back in. Here we go. Did that hit all of them?
My time is now.
No. So, yeah, you're kind of high up when you do it. Speaking of high up, you can use your flight ability, or let's see what happens if you just jump. Yeah. Wherever you initiate it, that's where you're going to be. So, if you're falling down, let's try that real quick. Yeah, you'll be stuck in the air. Does it have splash?
Expected better.
Oh, it didn't look like it. So that's a pretty solid ult. And don't forget, you can also fly up and then do it. But I think the best aspect is the fact that it heals you all the way. That's wildly awesome. So shooting through the veil does nothing, by the way. But why would it, though? Because it doesn't increase your damage at all. It just gives you more demonic energy and more lifesteal. So he's going to be nearly impossible to take out of that ult. With 1,000 health, I mean, you're all going to have to focus him to take him down. If you take damage during the ult, do you come out of the ult with the damage? Okay, I'm going to wait till he stops. Okay, let's see.
Yo soy el final.
A little bit of damage here. No, I came out at full health. So for team-ups, he has Chaos Collision with Wanda. It says base effect, gain a new ability. Create an arcane zone that continuously damages enemies and applies stacking damage and healing reduction. Ooh. Reactivate to teleport to the zone's center. Okay, so it's triangle on console, and this is what it looks like. How far can we throw it? Oh. Okay, that's as far as you can move it. That's the distance right there. That's maximum. I can't extend beyond that. Let's plop it right on this dude.
Well, looky here.
So it's a 12-second cooldown. But the other ability is if you push it again, you can teleport. So we put it down, and then we hit triangle again, boop, and it takes us right there. Oh, I guess it's a 13-second cooldown, by the way. So how long do you have to transport? Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4 or 5 seconds. There's no indicator as far as I can see. Yeah, I don't see anywhere that's showing me how long I have to teleport or how long it's going to last. So what if we put it down there and get far away and then hit it? Yes! So that's a great either escape tool or backline diver. I mean, if you're pushing up, let's say this is the tank right in front of you, and you want to just jump to their backline, you put it down there, take some damage on them, and then boop, teleport, and you're right in their face. Okay, then we've got the team up. So it says, when teaming up with Scarlet Witch after teleporting, unleash a magical shockwave dealing one-time damage to nearby enemies while launching them towards the hood. Okay, so it's just a souped-up teleport. Okay, so watch this. I'll put it right on that guy. It does the damage, but when I teleport now, it pulls him in. That other guy wasn't even near. Ooh. And it did damage to him. Let's put it right in between. Watch this. Boom, they're both dead. And when they respawn... teleport, pull him in. That's pretty good. Okay, this other one better be amazing because that Wanda one is super good. So let's go change and try the other one. So this is the Moon Knight one. So the base effect, it says enhances Abyssal Veil into a lunar barrier that blocks projectiles. Okay, so the original Veil, remember, reduces the damage. It doesn't block them, it reduces the damage. And it says upon breaking, it detonates, damaging enemies and applying damage and healing reduction. Enemies passing through take damage and are briefly blinded. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it's blue this time. And it's got 200 shield. Let me just show you how that looks when someone shoots at it. Yeah, 200 shield, that's not bad. And it still offers the same effects, so you get increased lifesteal and increased demonic energy. Okay, so he essentially has 2 shields with this one. You can still block with... Wait, did that take my thing away? Oh, no, okay, no it didn't. That was just a coincidence. So he has 2 shields then, if you use this ability. You can block with this, and you can block pretty much everything with this. Ooh, this is going to be one of the best tanks in the game. I can already feel it. Okay, so what's his team up then? When teaming up with Moon Knight, the Lunar Barrier has greater shield value, and the Hood's attacks that pass through it gain a bounce effect. What? A bounce effect? Let's go try that out. Okay, so remember, what was it? 200? 200. Wait, let me see the range on that.
There you are.
See if I can chuck it as far. Oh, there was the explosion, by the way. That's as far as you can throw it. And you can't recall it, it looks like. It's just one and done. So you could throw it on the enemy backline, and even if it doesn't block any damage, it still explodes and does a pretty significant amount of damage. And remember, if they go through it, they're going to get blinded. And they take damage just going through it, as you saw right there. Well, now wait a minute. This says upon breaking, it detonates, but if it just goes away on its own, it still causes damage as well, it looks like. Not breaking it. Yeah, see? Oh my gosh, that hit all 3 of them, I think. Hold on. Will it hit all 3 of them? Come on, spawn. There we go. It did! That is a big explosion radius. Alright, here's the team up now. So now how much does it block? So it goes up to 300. 300, so you get a significant increase by 100. Now what does it mean? The Hood's attacks that pass through it gain a bounce effect. How so? What's bouncy? I didn't see anything bounce. What's the bounce effect? I don't. They don't look like they're bouncing. I mean, none of my bullets are... What? Let me read that again. And the Hood's attacks that pass through it gain a bounce effect. I have no idea what this means. What if I shoot in the middle? Will they... It doesn't look like they're bouncing. I don't see any bouncing. Maybe, hold on. Maybe if I hit somebody? I don't know. Maybe this one's broke. Because nothing's bouncing when I shoot through this. It's not bouncing up. It's not bouncing off the guys. Does it mean like a piercing effect? Oh, let's try again. I'm gonna shoot once. No, nobody else is taking damage. I don't know. Someone let me know what I'm missing about this, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, so real quick, how about Rogue? What does she steal from him, if anything?
Even when Remy ain't by my side, it's always in my heart.
Oh, you get the veil.
And in my fists. Well, fancy seeing you here.
So there you go. That is the Hood. Like I said, I think he has one of, if not the best ultimates in the game, simply because you get your health all the way back. So you could be at 1 HP, pop the ult, go instantly to 1,000. Then you could get drained all the way down to 5 health. And when you come out of that ult, you'll be at full health. How crazy is that? He looks so much fun to play, and I can't wait until he releases this Friday. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and a like is always appreciated.